Good morning, friends. In last class, we have studied about importance of organizing, and some importance we have already discussed. Other importance we'll discuss today. So next importance of organizing is growth and diversification. See, all the organization's growth is depend on effectively and efficiently smoothness of work, which is basically depend on organizing, because you know that if organizing is in a well manner, then obviously we'll do the work effectively and efficiently. Next is development of personnel. Every organization's people want to development their roles and their responsibility, which is depend on division of work. So if organizing we are following, then obviously we'll divide the task according to the specialization of personnel, so that they can develop their self as well as organization. And the last one is effective administration. Organizing helps to bringing about administrative effectively by clearly defining centers of authority and power, and thus result in proper execution of work. If there is effective administration, then we'll execute the work properly, and the work is properly executed, obviously administration will be effective. That is possible only and only by organizing. Now the next topic is organizational structure. You know that in every organization there is a structure which is followed by the firm. So every firm has a specific organizational structure. So firstly we should know about the organizational structure, that what is organizational structure. So organizational structure defines how activities such as task allocations, coordination, supervision are directed towards, what will be the role of organizations people, what will be the hierarchy. So all the hierarchy roles, all these framework is called organizational structure. ऑर्गेनाइजेशनल स्ट्रक्चर में हम क्या करते हैं बेटा, हर एक फर्म का ऑर्गेनाइजेशनल स्ट्रक्चर होता है, जो जो लोग होते हैं उनको टास्क कैसे एलोकेट करना है, लोगों का क्या रोल रहेगा, क्या रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी रहेगी, क्या किसको कौन रिपोर्ट करेगा, ये सब चीज़ें हम किस में डिफाइन करते हैं, ऑर्गेनाइजेशनल स्ट्रक्चर में. तो ऑर्गेनाइजेशनल स्ट्रक्चर इज़ अ फ्रेमवर्क विच प्रोवाइड टास्क एलोकेशन, हायरार्की, रोल्स एंड रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी ऑफ द ऑर्गेनाइजेशन. So organizing structure is what? It is a relationship by which an organization is bound together and the framework in which individual effort is coordinated. You know, human body is also has a structure, that there are two eyes, one nose, two ears, etc., etc. So organization also has a structure, and different organization can different structure, maybe functional, maybe organizational, divisional. So we'll discuss in detail after the features of organizational structure. So firstly we should know about the features of organizational structure. What are the features that must be in the organization? First is simple. Organizational structure should be simple. There should be cooperative relationship between the members. All the members should know what actually they want to do. Next is adaptable to change. You know, nothing is fixed in the organization. According to time there are certain changes. So organizational structure should be like that. If any changes is occurred, then we can adopt that change. Next one is division of work. Organizational structure must be in that framework, so that every individual who is specialized in that field should be divided the work according to his specialization. Unity of direction. Unity of direction refers to the concept of one plan, one man. Means any plan which is conducted by many of the people may create the confusions between the employee. So the direction should be like that. One plan should be completed by one man, and direction of organization should be unique. Every employee must be focused on the organizational objective. Next one is rules and regulation. Rules and regulations lay down the formal structure of the organization by which the authority and responsibility are clearly defined. If the authority and responsibility is not defined by the structure, then obviously employee will be confused and they cannot work properly or smoothly. So the rules and regulations must be present in the organizational structure so that people can work easily and clearly defined by the organization. Next one is cooperation and coordination. Organizational structure should be like that among members leads to coordination of the activities. Means all the department must be coordinate. In your school you also know that there are some department like math department, science department, commerce department. So they must be coordinated so that the objective of school can be fulfilled or completed. So this will help in the achievement of organizational goal. If there are cooperation is present, there is coordination is present among all the staff member or all the department, then we can easily achieve the school's objective. So these are the features of organizational structure that must be present in the every kind of structure followed by the organization. So today we have discussed about the all importance and all the features. So it is your homework that you should do in your fair copy all the features of organizational structure, all the importance and all the process of organizational structure. Fair copy must be clear time to time, because before your UT I will check your fair copy. If anyone who has not completed the work in fair copy, then obviously he must suffer from the internal marks. So beta, please do your work properly in your fair notebook. Thank you.